Hello, I'm Portia. Welcome to this Tai Chi where we are going to build a strong foundation from the feet up with slow Tai Chi breath and movements. All you need is some space to move. You can wear shoes if you'd like, be barefoot, or wear socks with grips, as I'm doing. Go ahead and find space in the center of your floor. Spread the toes wide, even if they're in shoes, and soften the knees. Take your hands alongside your hips and breathe in to lift. Breathe out through your mouth to roll back, keeping the knees soft. Make this movement really slow so you can feel your shoulder blades as they move along your rib cage. 2 more times. Keep the shoulders back and down and find that wide smile of the collarbone, really broadening right across this space and this bone, and feel that smile. Bend the knees even more. Take the hands to your belly. Let's focus now on our breathing technique. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Fill your belly up with the knees bent. And on the exhale, straighten your legs and bring the arms down. Breath in, breath out. As you breathe in and fill up, bend as you breathe out, get tall and feel the support of your abdominals. 2 more. Keep the hands by your sides. Go ahead and turn the palms to face towards your hips and gently rock from one side to the other. Letting the arms sway at about hip height. You can soften the elbow as you reach to one side and then the other. Taking the weight from the pinky and the big toe edge of one foot to the same on the other. 1 more time, right and left. Come back to center, thumbs forward, pinkies back. Bring the weight into the balls of the feet without lifting your heels and the arms forward. And then bring the weight into the heels without lifting your toes, arms back, thumbs back. And forward and back. Notice what you feel, especially in your torso. You want to feel your abdominals as they take air in, releasing, and as they push air out, pulling in so that you feel that support for your lower back. Good. Let's do 2 more. Coming back to center with the knees just ever so slightly bent. Really feel the drawing in of your abdominals and feel that support in your lower back. By keeping your knees soft, you'll be able to absorb and cushion the effects of your foot finding the floor and also balance on one leg. From here, just sink down into your legs and step out so that your feet are wider than your hips. Let the knees bend even a little bit more, palms face front. Lift and reach up, chest tight, and then push down through center. At the same time, straighten the legs to lift, and then bend the knees to lower. When you begin to feel comfortable, let the arms and even the eyes gently come a little higher with each circle. And again. This is called Sync the Chi. One more time. With your knees soft, circle your arms to the right, up and over the head, and to the left. 3 more times in this direction. Keep your eyes facing forward. Feel the connection between the breath and the movements. Circle left now. Notice if it feels different on this side. We're not doing anything about it. We just want to note the difference. If it feels restricted as the arms lift up, keep the arms low at chest height. If you don't feel that restriction and the shoulder is not lifting towards your ear, then take the arms over the head. Now let's switch back to the right and lift your right heel. Lower it down as the arms come left. Circle left and lift your left heel. Right. And left. Right again. And left. This time, shift the weight to your left foot and lift up more of the heel as you circle right. And then land. Now shift the weight to the right foot and lift a little more of your right or left heel as you circle left. When you are ready, come to the tippy top toe of each foot. As long as you're not toppling to one side, we can begin to lift the knee and then land. The slow movements allow you to control where you're placing weight and how you are finding your balance. If you keep your eyes forward on the horizon, this also helps you with your balance, finding that steady focus. You can gently bring the eyes towards the way that your arms begin the circle and then back to front when the foot lands. And left. And you might find, just like I do, that one side is a little easier, for me it's this side, than the other. Nothing at all wrong with that. It's a good thing to understand and to make a mental note. What do you need to do to stabilize? Pulling in your abdominals helps to support the lower back and your upright posture. I find that a focused, somewhat louder breath also helps me focus my energy. And just pay attention to my breath and my movements. One more on the left. Come back to center with your knees soft and sync the chi 2 times. Little straightening here, stretch. Now circle the arms and lift your right knee. Sink chi. Again, this is our focus in our center. Circle to the left. Lift your left knee. Any time that you need, you can keep the foot on the floor, only lifting when you need or can. One more time. It's all about building confidence, building a strong foundation. Sink the chi. Circle left. And sink chi. Circle right. Middle and sink chi. Circle left, left knee up. Sink chi. New sequence. Let the arms swing forward with the thumbs up and then back with the thumbs back. 3 more times. Keep the weight equally focused and centered on each foot. Bend your right knee as the arms come forward, and then come center as the arms go back. Left knee. Adding on when we go right. Let the arms come forward as you bend the knee. As you bring the arms back, hinge at your hips and lift your left toes. Come forward as you bring your left toes down, bending the left knee, and then hip hinge and lift your right toes. This sit back is a great stretch for the back of the leg. It's also wonderful stretching or strength work for your torso, your back, really important for posture. One more time to each side. A gentle, slow swing with a hip hinge. Go back to your right knee bending and hip hinge. We'll add on here. Facing the left diagonal, lift your right heel and circle the arms up. Keep your right knee bent. And then come center. Give me that swing, left knee bend. And hip hinge. Now this time lift your left heel, land the right toes. Circle, lift, and open the front side of your body. And then pivot back to the front, and we go again. Sit back, pivot, open the chest. This pivot to each side helps to build strength in the muscles of the bottom of your foot. That's where our foundation is. These pivots help us to build confidence as we move slowly through space. Being completely confident and assured that we're able to stretch, strengthen, balance. Keep the movement slow and controlled. Keeping your spine long, straight, strong, and supported by the abdominals. One more to each side. Come back to center. And in your wide stance, soften both knees. Circle and shift your weight. Lift your left heel, arm circle, and land. Continue to go to the right and feel the circle as you lift your left heel. And we'll switch the circle to the left, lifting the right heel. Again, pushing off the ball of the foot to lift your heel stretches the bottom of your foot. These muscles need to be flexible in order to react to the movement of your ankle, foot, and the rest of your body. Go back to the right arm circle, left heel lift. One more time. Left. One more. Next time you go right, find your balance and lift your left foot off. Land. And again, reach, stretch, and balance. We'll go to the left now. Lift your right leg. Stay facing front. Again, you might find that one side just moves a little more easily than the other. Maybe you have better balance. We're working to balance the balance on each side. One more. And left. Slow, continuous movements. Back to the right. One more set each side, 2 times. And left. Going back to the beginning, sink into your knees. Lift up to sink chi right here in the center with your feet wide. And again. Now circle the arms, shift the weight to your left foot and lift your right knee or just the heel. Land. Sink chi. Circle left. Shift the weight to your right foot. Lift your left knee. Sink the chi. One more set to each side. Circle right, right knee lifts. Keep your standing leg bent for better support. Left. Sink chi. Arms forward, bend your right knee, hip hinge. Keep your left heel down. Now lift your right heel and circle to the left diagonal and land. Bend your left knee, hip hinge. Pivot to the right, lift your left heel. And again. And pivot, open, stretch. The depth and the pivots, as well as the swinging of the arms, helps us to stay focused. Sink chi also helps us with the balance. Circle right, lift right. Slow, controlled. Center, sink. Left. Balance. Sink. Right again. Little bit of wobble in the foot in the ankle is perfectly normal. Left. This means that your body is responding to your movements and reacting by helping you balance. Bend the right knee, arms forward. Hip hinge and sink. And lift up, open. Left knee bends. Sit back and open. Again, one more to each side. Pivot left diagonal. Bend your left knee, arms forward. Hip hinge and sit back. Right diagonal. Circle arms, lift your left leg. And again. One more time. Circling to the left, right leg lifts 3 times slow. Land with control. The slower you move, the more strength you build, the more focus you cultivate. And the easier the movement. Sink chi. Again. Circle your arms right with the right knee lift. Slow and controlled balance on the left. Sink chi. Arms circle left. Balance on your right leg. Sink chi. One more to each side. Left. Arms swing forward, right knee bends, sit back, lift your left toes, pivot, left diagonal, open. Left knee, sit back, hip hinge, stretch, pivot right, open. One more time to each side. Circling arms to the right, lift your left leg and land. 2 more times. Left to right leg lifts. One more. Sink chi. And again. Circle the arms right, lift your right knee. Focus, lift, land and settle. Sink. Circle left. Focus, land, and sink. One more time, right and left. Left. Bend your right knee, arms forward, hip hinge, and lift your left toes. Left diagonal open, stretch, center. Left knee bends. Pivot, turn, lift. One more time each side. Circle right, lift left. 2 more. Circle left, lift right. Bringing your feet back to a narrow stance. Hands to your belly, bend the knees and sink low, keeping the heels grounded. Breathe in, straighten and open up, palms up. Stretch your chest. Allow the arms to come down, sink and lift. Bend, hands back. One more time. Stretch. Release the arms to the side. Standing tall and straight with just an ever so slight knee bend. Toes spread wide. Feel that imaginary wall behind your head. Breathe deep in and out. Allow the sensations of strength in your foundation hold you tall and straight throughout your day. I'll look forward to moving with you again soon.